section number 2, permitted methods of tying and untying. The following methods of tying are not considered knots and may be used even if one intends to leave them in place permanently. They also be unraveled at all cases. Okay, so let's see. Number 1, single knot made with the 2 strands of rope. For example, the first strand of tying the first stage of tying shoelaces. So it could be 2 different ropes or 1 rope, like or 2 ends of 1 rope, like does not matter, right? It's not considered a knot unless the ends of the string tackle beneath it. So if you tackle meaning beneath that, it's not going to undone by itself, yes. But otherwise, it's not considered to be a knot. Okay, so 1 knot, single knot, no problem. Number 2, a bow without underlying knot is also not considered forbidden knot. Even one bow on top of another bow is permitted. So bow, I'm not sure how to tie bow. I mean, yeah, I mean like it's in the knot, yeah. So it's not considered to be knot, period. Okay. So even as he said, even one bow on top of another bow. Okay. And number 3, slip knot is not considered a knot. So slip knot meaning when you pull, it's going to get undone. Very simple. So that's slip knot. Continue. A knot that was tied inadvertently may be untied on Yom Tov. For example, so like you tied with your shoes with a knot and a bow, right, regular, and then you do whatever you do, and it's like you pull the wrong side or something, and it became tight with a double knot. Okay, of course, it was not your intention. So you, even though like it is prohibited knot, but since it was not your intention, you're allowed to untie it. Okay. With respect to the prohibition of tying, only something that was created purposely is considered a knot. So if something like because they entangle something, that's not considered knot because you did not want it. Okay. Thus, if the permissible knot, for example, a bow, became tangled and torn into the prohibited knot, the type of knot, one is allowed to untie it. So as we said, I think with the shoes, when sometimes people pull like wrong string and it becomes a double knot. It is permitted to cut open knot rope, provided knotted rope, provided that the cutting is done destructively. So meaning you can cut through the knot, through the knot. So what could it be? Sometime in olden days. I mean, we have not gone to bakeries, but in olden days, like if you go to the bakery, so they give you box, and whatever you order, they're going to put in one box, and they're going to tie it with a string, like around, like from all of four sides. And usually, sometimes they would do a bow and a knot, but many times they would do just double knot, just to make sure that it's not going to undone and like spill everywhere, right? So that's this knot. For example, if you bought such a pastries, so you're allowed to cut through the knot. Okay, in destructive fashion.